America is getting ready to host the biggest sporting event in history, the 2026 FIFA World Cup. With 3 host nations, 48 teams, and millions of visitors expected, the question is simple: what do Americans actually think about this massive event? Today, we dive deep into the mindset, expectations, excitement, and concerns of the American people. From football fans to everyday citizens, this is the real voice of America. For many Americans, the idea of the World Cup coming back to the U.S. after more than 3 decades feels historic. Surveys show a rising excitement, especially among younger generations who follow soccer more actively than ever before. On-screen vox pop-style lines: "It's gonna be huge, bigger than the Super Bowl. Finally, the world gets to see soccer in America, we're ready." I'm most excited about the global culture coming to our cities. Soccer used to be considered a secondary sport in the U.S. But times have changed. Major League Soccer has grown, youth soccer academies are booming, and the U.S. men's national team has found a fresh, young identity. Graphics: MLS attendance growth, rising youth enrollment, increasing viewership of international leagues. Many Americans believe the 2026 World Cup will be a turning point, a chance to elevate soccer into the mainstream the way basketball and baseball once rose. Section 3. Expectations from the U.S. national team, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Narrator: ask any American soccer fan, and you'll hear one message loud and clear: this is our chance. Fan quotes: with home advantage, we need to go far this time. Quarterfinals minimum, no excuses. This team is young, energetic, and talented. Narrator: the team's golden generation, featuring stars from top European clubs, has raised expectations. Hosting the tournament only adds to the pressure. Section 4. The economic opportunity, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Narrator: beyond the love of the game, Americans also see the World Cup as an economic giant. Cities like New York, Los Angeles, Miami, Dallas, and Atlanta expect hotels, restaurants, transportation, and entertainment sectors are preparing for a historic boom. On-screen quotes from typical citizens, business owners: my restaurant is already booking events for 2026. Hotels are preparing for full occupancy. This will help local businesses big time. Narrator: for many Americans, the World Cup represents opportunity for jobs. Hotels, restaurants, transportation, and entertainment sectors are preparing for a historic boom. On-screen quotes from typical citizens, business owners: my restaurant is already booking events for 2026. Hotels are preparing for full occupancy. This will help local businesses big time. Narrator: for many Americans, the World Cup represents opportunity for jobs, business, investment, and global exposure. Section 5. The concerns, traffic, costs and security, 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Narrator: but alongside excitement, there are concerns, and Americans are vocal about them. 1. The cost of hosting. Some citizens worry about how much cities are spending on stadium upgrades and infrastructure. Will taxpayers benefit? Will the profits really come back to the community? 2. Traffic and overcrowding. Major cities expect extreme congestion. Traffic is already bad, World Cup will be crazy. 3. Security concerns. With millions of international visitors, safety becomes a top priority. Security needs to be tight, this is a global event. Narrator: these concerns don't reduce the excitement, but they reflect the realistic mindset of Americans. Immigrant communities. For immigrant families from Latin America, Asia, Africa, and Europe, soccer is a passion, and 2026 means home away from home. Finally, our culture and our sport get the spotlight. Narrator: this diversity makes American opinion unique. It's not just about sports, it's about identity, culture, and connection. Section 7. City by city opinion breakdown, 1500 to 1800. Different host cities show different levels of excitement. Los Angeles: Americans here expect the biggest crowds and the biggest entertainment events. LA knows how to host, we're ready. New York, New Jersey: people expect the final to take place here, excitement is through the roof. The world will be watching us. Dallas: Texans believe AT&T Stadium will be one of the greatest World Cup venues ever. Bigger, louder, better, that's Texas. Miami: a perfect blend of Latino passion and American energy. This city was made for football. Seattle and Kansas City: locals see it as a chance to put their cities on the global map. Section 8. Cultural celebration, true American spirit, 1800 to 1900. Narrator: beyond the matches, Americans are excited about cultural exchange, food festivals, concerts, fan parks, international visitors, and global unity. From coast to coast, a nation has been preparing. The lights are brighter, the stadiums are louder, and the heartbeat of American sports is stronger than ever. Cut to fans wearing USA jerseys, children playing soccer in parks, crowds chanting, USA. USA. Narrator. For years, America dreamed of this moment. A moment when the beautiful game would return, bigger, louder, and more global than ever before. Aerial shots of New York City, Los Angeles, Dallas, Miami, Seattle, stadium lights shining, fans gathering, flags waving. Narrator. Deep, warm voice. In 2026, the world will witness something extraordinary. Not just a tournament, not just a collection of matches, but a celebration of unity, culture, passion, and global connection. For decades, America waited for this moment. A moment when the biggest sporting event on the planet would return to its soil. 3 nations, 48 teams, millions of fans, and one unforgettable experience. Cut to fans watching previous World Cups in bars, homes, schools, stadiums. Narrator. Soccer, once considered a small, growing sport in the United States, has now become a heartbeat of the younger generation. From kids playing in neighborhood parks, to massive MLS, and as 2026 approaches, one message grows louder from coast to coast. Text fades on screen, word by word, America is ready. Shots of workers preparing stadiums, volunteers training, cities dressing up in tournament colors. Narrator. Ready with world-class stadiums. Ready with unmatched hospitality. Ready with the spirit that defines the United States. Cut to cheering fans across different states, Texas tailgate parties, New York fan clubs, Miami Latin communities. Because a tournament is not just made by the teams, it is made by the fans. Camera zooms into fan faces, painted red, white, and blue, children waving flags, families cheering. Narrator. American fans have waited for this. They have dreamed of this. And now, their voice echoes across the nation. Text on screen. Our fans are ready. Crowd cheering, stadium drums, chants, USA. USA. Because a tournament is not just made by the teams, it is made by the fans. Camera zooms into fan faces, painted red, white, and blue, children waving flags, families cheering. Narrator. American fans have waited for this. They have dreamed of this. And now, their voice echoes across the nation. Text on screen. Our fans are ready. Crowd cheering, stadium drums, chants, USA. USA.